Hey folks, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to look at a very different product. This is an Inkwell from a company called ESEN Gear, and this model is called the Traweller. It's spelled Traweller with a well in between to indicate the ink. They did do an earlier model, which I tried my best to get, but they never had that in stock after the first run. The original model was just the Inkwell, which of course had this tapering design, which makes it unique from other Inkwells. So this one has the branding on top of the cap as well as at the bottom. You can see SN etched at the bottom. This is a solid acrylic, so has quite a bit of heft to it, a weight to it. The basic interesting part about this is that this has this tapering inkwell. If it was flat, you would have to fill up entire capacity of the cylindrical uh, container, right? Whereas when it has this tapered well, it only needs to fill up this tapering well, saving up a lot of ink. What do you call the ink to be efficiently filled. So the main purpose of the first version was that it was supposed to be an inkwell, and as an inkwell, what allows it to do is, if a piston filler like your twispy here, right, and if your twispy needs to be filled, you do need the grip section to be dipped well inside the ink. Otherwise you can't pull in the ink, which means that you need to have ink in a bottle at least up until this point, right? And if you have a favorite ink and you're pretty much going to run out, and then you can't fill a piston filler with this is not only a problem with piston fillers. Of course, you would run into the same problem with say if you're trying to fill it using a regular converter. The only advantage with a regular converter is that you can pull out the converter, put just the converter into the ink bottle, fill it up, and but with the piston filler that's not possible. You definitely need to uh, dip the pen until the grip section is. See, so what this tapering inkwell does is that it makes it simpler for you to insert your ink pen and go all the way in without having to use a lot of ink. So what you typically do is, in to fill such a pen, is that you would pour the ink using a filler into this inkwell, and you would be able to then use a piston filler fountain pen, fill it up, and then you can put the ink back into your ink bottle. Now, the first version did not come with a cap. It was just these bands, but the first version was a bigger one, if I'm not wrong. I don't have it, but the bigger one allowed it to have more such concentric circles going all the way up, and it was thicker. So it definitely was a great inkwell to use, right? So I see two uses for this. One use case is to fill up your piston fillers easily. The other is that you can use it as a dip pen inkwell, which is what the inkwell is, right? So if you had a dip pen, that would can easily go in, and then you can dip ink without wasting a lot of ink. That's the beauty, right? So there is a different solution to the dip pen problem. This is a typical inkwell. This looks like older inkwells. The vintage ones are typically either brass or have a brass well but have a ceramic cup inside them so that you can pour the ink. This one is a traveling inkwell. This is a cap. You can fill in ink into this entirety of this thing, and then you could drain out the ink when using this side drain mechanism. But the problem with this is that you now have to fill the entirety of this section with ink for the ink to rise up in this well for you to dip and use it. Now, of course, yes, the travel option. If you are only using dip pens, I don't know in this day and age if someone does a traveling dip pen use. But if you're doing calligraphy, it's nice to store it on your desk and then use it. But it's not a great traveling option. It's safer on your desk, right? So let me put that aside. The Traveller's Inkwell comes with a cap, and that makes a hell of a lot of difference. So now you can cap it up. It also has two o-rings that make sure that the ink does not leak. So actually a third o-ring on the cap as well here. So let me focus on that. Do you see that? There's a third o-ring there, and there are two o-rings inside the inkwell. So you should be able to safely transport the ink without it leaking. Yeah, like I have it here. It's all inked up, right? So it would just easily go in, and then you can use it and travel with it as well. But the main purpose is not that. The main purpose is that you fill this up with ink, and then you can take it along and then use that to fill your piston fillers. Especially with a piston filler like this one, like the Moonman P140, you definitely need a lot of ink to be available. Look at the length of this nib, right? Compared to the Twispy, this is huge, right? And having this much of ink in a bottle and being able to carry it is not practical. And yeah, this one now makes it so much simpler, because you can see that the entirety of the nib goes in comfortably, and then you can use it, right? So that's the biggest advantage, which I am liking. I was using this with the dip pen, but with a straight nib you should not have any trouble. The oblique nibs won't go in. Like here, if you see, this is the oblique nib, and then yeah, this won't go in because of the design. So that's a problem. There is a simpler, cheaper solution. You do get these things called as dinky dips. These are small capsules that you can fill up with ink, and then this works with both kind of dip pens, like, or the oblique dip pens, because the nib would go in and there's only the nib here, right? Of course, this is not a great travel option, but it's just friction fit. So the chances of a ink disaster happening are very high. You can use a dinky dip, especially when you work with multiple colors. A dinky dip is a good option to set up on your desk and then use it. This is an alternative you can do for your dip pens. However, that does not solve the piston filler problem. It can't hold enough ink for your piston fillers to pull up at that because it has to be completely immersed and over and above that nib point, right? So I also found a third silly use case for it. There are other solutions to do it, but what I found out was that when I was cleaning up this fountain pen, I had left it unattended for a couple of months, and a bit of ink residue build up. So I wanted to clean it, so I wanted to put it in a cleaning solution. So I kind of used this as a store for that. For the tapering nature, I felt that nib units would fit well. So if you just pull out the ebonite feed from your pens, and then put the nib and just the feed into this inkwell, it'll be a great way to just let it sit there in a cleaning solution for some time and then clean it up. So I've been using it for that as well. That's another use case I found. But you should definitely get this if you want to travel with piston filler founder pens and you want a nice little carry case for your ink. You can ink up your pen twice, thrice with this, because still a substantial amount of ink that can be held here. You can definitely fill up your pen twice using this ink capacity. So yeah, that's the Traveller's Inkwell from ESEN Gear 2025. Yeah, that's my quick review, and hope you find this useful on what this product is all about and how to use it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Bye.